Welcome to the discussion video on partnership dissolution. So at the end of the module, we will be able to state the causes of partnership dissolution. We account for the effects of partnership dissolution on the partnership equity. So first, let us define what dissolution is. Dissolution is the change in the relation of the partners caused by any partner being disassociated from the business. Dissolution is different from liquidation. Liquidation is the termination of the business operations or the winding up of affairs. So, by looking at the definition, um, makikita natin yung difference between dissolution and liquidation. Partnership liquidation will be discussed on the next module. So our focus now is on dissolution, and it happens when any partner has been disassociated or humiwalay doon sa business operations, umalis siya. So, bakit nangyayari ito? Partnership dissolution does not necessarily terminate the business. So, po pwedeng may business pa. The business continues until the remaining partners decide to liquidate the business. If the business is continued after dissolution, the new articles of partnership should be drawn up. So, we specify dissolution as a separate stage to liquidation in this module. So, bakit nangyayari yung dissolution? So, there are considerations in accounting partnership dissolutions. One is the admission of a partner. Second is a withdrawal, retirement, or death of a partner. And third is the incorporation of a partnership. So, ito yung tatlong considerations when we account for partnership dissolution. So, lahat yan pag nag-admit ka ng partner, kapag nag-withdraw, nag-retire, or namatay yung isang partner, or nag-incorporate yung partnership, naging corporation na siya, these are the considerations para masabing it is a accounting for partnership dissolutions. So admission of a new partner requires the consent of all the existing partners. So kung may accept, dapat in consensus with all of the existing partners, and it can be affected by the purchase of interest in the partnership or an investment in the partnership. So we will discuss purchase of interest in the partnership or investment. Ibig sabihin itong purchase of interest, may bibilin kang capital contribution or capital share ng existing partners. Kapag investment naman, this is an additional capital contribution to the partnership. So we look at purchase of interest. A new partner purchases part or all of the interest of one or more existing partners. So, i-qualify natin ito. Pwedeng part lang or certain percentage. For example, 30% the of the capital or interest of partner A, or pwede ring 50% of capital contributions of A and B, or pwede ring 100% of the capitalization of partner C. So, yun yung qualification when we say purchase of interest. May bibiling, may the buying partner or the one who is admitted to the partnership will be purchasing a capital share from the existing partner. Next, this is a personal transaction between the partners. Hence, any consideration paid or received by a partner is not recorded in the partnership's books. So, since this is a personal transaction between the selling partner and the buying partner being the one who is admitted in the partnership, this is not the consideration paid or received by the partner is not paid or received by a partner is not recorded in the partnership books kasi mayroong tendency na magkaroon ng gain on the pwedeng gain or loss on the transaction. So, the only thing that is recorded in the books of the partnership is the transfer within equity. Ano itong transfer within equity? Kung magkano yung capital account na naka-record sa partnership at nailipat dun sa new partner, yun lang ang iyong i-record in the books of the partnership. That is called transfer within equity. You establish the capital account of the new partner and you diminish the capital account of the selling partner. No gain or loss is recognized in the partnership's books. Okay. Let us illustrate this. Okay, the capital balances of and profit and loss ratios of the partners in ABC company are as follows. So binigyan tayo, A capital is 40,000, B 60,000, C 80,000. The profit and loss sharing agreements are 40, 30, and 30 for A, B, and C respectively. The total net assets or the capital is 180,000. So case 1, purchase of interest from one partner. So si D purchases one half of C's capital interest for 48,000. So bumili siya, si D bumili ng kalahati daw ng capital interest ni C. Ano ba ang capital interest ni C? 80,000. So 40,000 yung binili niya for 48,000. So kung titingnan mo, merong gain, personal gain kay C iyon. Dahil 40 lang naman ang one half ng kanyang capital interest pero binili ni D ng 48,000. So, based on our previous discussion, previous slide, only the items with the transfer within equity, you establish the capital account and then you diminish the capital account, no gain or loss is recognized in the partnership books. So, yung gain ay personal on the part of the selling partner. In this case, ni C. So we journalize the transaction, you debit C capital, 80,000 times 1 half or 50%, 40. So, ibig sabihin, binawasan mo yung ng 40,000 yung capital ni C dahil ang normal balance ay credit. Ang normal capital balances ay credit. Then, you set up D capital at 40,000. So, this is transfer within equity. Tinransfer mo kung magkano yung capital balances nila based on the partnership books. Okay, let's look at case number 2. The capital balances, this is the same scenario, same capital, same profit and loss sharing agreements. However, purchase of interest from more than one partner. So, kanina, isang partner lang yung binilan, ngayon ay tatlo na. D purchases 25% of A, B, and C's capital interest for 60,000. So 25% lang ng capital ni A, ni B, at ni C respectively. So the requirement is to provide a journal entry for the transaction. B, how much are the capital balances of the partners after the admission of D? C, how much is the gain or loss to be recognized in the partnership's books? D, how much is the payment of D divided between the old partners and how much are the old partners' respective personal gains? So let us try solving this. On K, this is the requirement for item A. Provide the journal entry to record the transaction. Since ang sabi natin, any gain, there is no gain or loss in the partnership's books, then transfer within equity lang ang gagawin mo. So A, B, and C ang pinagbilan. 25% na kanilang capital. So, magkano capital ni A? 40,000 times 25%, yan ang mababawas sa kanya, 10,000. B, 60,000 times 25%, 15,000 ang mababawas sa kanya. C capital, 80,000 times 25%, 20,000 ang mababawas sa kanya. So, i-total mo yan, 10 plus 15 plus 20. Yun ang ma-credit naman kay D for 45,000. So, this is the solution for requirement number letter A, item A. Next, how much are the capital balances of the partners after the admission of D? So, we refer to the entry. This entry, 10, 15, 20, these are deductions or diminutions from the capital contributions of ABC, while 45,000, which is a credit, is an addition to the capital of D. So, ang tinatanong lang dito, how much is the capital balances of the partners after the admission of D? So, we plot the beginning capital balances for A, 40, B, 60, C, 80. Si D, wala pa siya, so 0 pa yan. total 180. Sale of interest to D. So looking at the previous entry, previous record here, 10, 15, and 20, 10, 15, and 20 we deduct. Then we add 45,000. Since this is just a transfer within equity, there is no effect on the totals. So the capital ending, 40 minus 10 is 30, 60 minus 15 is 45, 80 minus 20 is 60, then 45, 40, a total of 180,000. So the answer for that letter B is the capital balances of the partner A is 30,000, partner B 45, partner C 60,000, and partner D 45,000. Okay, case item C. How much is the gain or loss to be recognized in the partnership's books? So the answer is none, zero. How much? Zero. There is no gain or loss to be recognized in the partnership books when a new partner is admitted, because the gain or loss is a personal gain and a personal loss of the selling partner. Okay, next. D. Item D. How is the payment of D divided between the old partners, and how much are the old partners' respective personal gains? So, ang tinatanong naman dito is yung personal gains ng bawat isa. So, sino ba ang nagbenta? A, B, at C. Okay, let us try to look. The debit to the capital account, kung magkano yung na-debit sa kanilang capital account ay 10, 15, and 20. Total na 45. The excess allocated based on the profit and loss sharing ratio. So if you will look at the case, the amount of consideration given by D is 60,000. 60,000 ang kanyang binayad, pero ang capital credit lang sa kanya ay 15,000. So ngayon, we account for the 15,000 kung paano ito ma-distribute between A, B, and C. So yun yung tinatanong an item D. Okay. So with this, we'll look at the excess on the allocation. So how do we allocate this? The 15,000 will be allocated based on the profit and loss sharing ratio. So 15,000, multiply it to 40%, 6,000 for A, then 30% for B, which is 15,000 times 0.3 is 45, ganun din kay C. So, yun yung lang yung tinatanong on item D. So, how is the payment of D divided between the old partners, and how much are the old partners' respective personal gains? So, the respective personal gains of A is 6,000, B is 4,500, C is 4,500. Okay, let's look at case 3. Provide the journal entry to record the transaction. So, this is a purchase of interest but a book value method. So, ang kanina, okay, let's look at case number 3. D purchases 20% interest from A and B for 50,000. The partners agreed to account for the sale at the book values of A's and B's capital accounts rather than the total partnership capital. So, based on this case number 3, there is an agreement between the partners. The selling and the buying partner, na gamitin yung book value ng A at B capital account. Ano ba ang book value niyan? Yung naka-record dun sa partnership books. The 40,000 and 60,000. 20% interest based on the book values. So, yun yung book value method. So provide the journal entry to record the transaction. Since we know that there is no personal gain or loss to be recognized, and transfer within equity is required. So the recognition of the entry should be a transfer within equity lang. So A capital is 40,000 times 20%. So yun yung ibebenta niya, 8,000. B capital is 60,000 times 20%, that is 12,000. So D capital is 20,000. So kung ang binayad ni D ay 50,000, so therefore, mayroong personal gain na 30,000 for A and B. So, bahala na silang maghati doon. Okay, because this is, the requirement is for the partnership books. Case number 4, we'll look at this. This is a twist on case number 3. Kanina, book value method, but now proportionate share method naman. So D purchases 20% interest in the net assets and profits of the partnership from A and B for 50. A and B agreed to share proportionately on the interest sold to D. The partnership's net assets are fairly valued on this admission date. So the requirement is 2. How much is the gain of A and B from the sale? So tinatanong yung gain nila. This is because this is a gain, this is a personal gain kasi wala namang gain on the partnership. So how do we look at this? How do we account for this? Ang sabi, magbabayad si D ng 50,000 para sa 20% interest. Saan siya nakabase? Based sa net assets of the and profits of the partnership. Ano ba ang net assets and profits of the partnership? Based on the given data, it is the capital, 180. So the capital credit given to D is 180 times 20%, that is 36,000. Compare mo sa binayad niya, 50,000. So merong combined personal gain of A and B na 14,000. So the question is, how much is the combined gain of A and B from the sale? So 14,000. Magkano, how much is the combined gain of A and B? So the answer for case number 4 is 14,000. Ito na yung final answer. But let us dissect pa. I-check pa, i-explain pa natin, i-elaborate natin itong discussion related to this. Kasi in the board exam, pwedeng ang tanungin is the combined personal gain, pwedeng ang tanungin is kung magkano yung share na manggagaling kay A capital, kay B capital, ganun. Or kung ano na ang new profit and loss sharing ratios. So, pwedeng ganun ang tenor ng questioning. So, let us expound more. For this requirement, the answer is 14,000. So, tingnan lang natin. The capital credit kasi na ibibigay kay D ay 36,000. So, automatic credit D capital, 36,000. So, A capital and B capital, how do we account for this? Doon sa capital credit na binigay kay D. So, 36,000 times, paano nila hahatiin yan? Si A at B lang ang nagbenta. Si C, hindi siya nagbenta. So, based on the profit and loss sharing ratio na 40 and 30, we can now make a new ratio and proportion, which is 40% over 70%. So, yung 70% is the total of the profit and loss sharing ratios of A and B. So, 36,000 times 40% over 70% is 20,571. Yan yung ibabawas sa capital ni A. Same is true with B. 36,000 times 30% times 70 divided by 70% is 15,429. Yan yung ibabawas naman kay B. So, yung total niyan ay ibibigay kay D. Okay. So, alam na natin itong journal entry to record the transfer within equity. Let us now look, pwede kasing tanungin the board exam, what is the new profit and loss sharing ratio after the admission of D? So, we know na dahil inadmit mo na si D, ang profit and loss share or interest niya, capital interest niya ay 20%. So, okay yan. Yung si C, same lang yan. Kasi wala namang nangyaring transaction kay C. So, same at 30%. Dito tayo may babaguhin kay A at kay B. So, ano ang gagawin natin to arrive at a new profit and loss sharing ratio for A and B? For A and B, tingnan lang natin yung dati niyang profit and loss sharing ratios, which is 40 and 30. Since binenta nila yung 20% nila, so 20% times 4 over 7 or 40 over 7. 20% times 4 over 7 or 20% times 40% over 70%. Kumbaga, kukunin mo yung ratio, mababawasan kasi sila ng 20% dahil naibigay na yun kay D. So ngayon, kailangan mo lang hatiin yung 20% kay A at kay B. So 20% times 4 over 7, yung resulting figure nun, ibawas mo kay A. Next, 20% times 3 over 7, ibawas mo naman yun doon sa PL ratio ni B, which is 30. So, 30% minus the quantity of 20% times 3 over 7. So, yun na ang new profit and loss sharing ratio. So, when you compute, you try computing it on your own, you should be arriving at A, 28.57% and B, 21.43%. So, total of 100% yan. So, I think that ends the discussion on purchase of interest. You have to continue watching the next discussion video for the revaluation of assets is still under partnership dissolution. Thank you.